Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm continuing my playthrough of Mario Kart World for the Nintendo Switch 2, and today we're going to play as one of my other favorite characters, and per request by Chaos Untold, as Yoshi. And I do know that Yoshi gets some pretty cool little skins in this game because I've been playing on another profile, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. So normally I did the blooper cart with Toad. I think I want to give Yoshi a bike. So, and I kind of like the idea. Let's see what the stats are here. I don't like the aesthetic of the Mach Rocket because the blue doesn't look super nice, but it's got some pretty good speed. There's also the Funky Dory. I don't know. We'll go with the Mach Rocket. I seem to do better with carts that have good handling versus like high speed. So, last time we did the Flower Cup, now we are doing the Star Cup, which has DK Pass. Starview Peak, which is from Mario Galaxy, and that is my favorite Mario game ever. High Sundae and Wario Shipyard. And again, we're going to do this at 100 cc's. So yeah, let's do it. Alright. Let's get this started. I'm actually wearing a Toad Mario Kart shirt right now, but the green screen filter that I use in OBS does not like it. It wants to make my body disappear if it sees it, so kind of keeping Toad's face out of the picture right now. But he's there. And ironically, I'm wearing this shirt the day I picked Yoshi, so I guess I could have picked it sooner, but it's okay. Oh my goodness, what a... Could you imagine, though, just driving, just minding your own business, and a giant snowball just comes and takes you out like a freaking avalanche. I used to think avalanches would be a way bigger problem in life. Ooh, that was bad. What? Seriously? Aha. So that does work to detour the blue shell. That's awesome, that's good to know. Okay, well, what the heck? Get out of my way. What was I saying? I thought avalanches would be a way bigger deal than they ended up being. They actually don't mean much where I live. But I grew up watching a lot of cartoons that made avalanches seem incredibly common. Especially shows like Scooby-Doo, the 2000s Scooby-Doo. I feel like avalanches were like a problem pretty often. Thank you! I'll borrow that. I'll take that, please. I'll take that, please. Alright. Let's see here. Rosalina is our main concern right now. I feel like, and maybe I'm just making this up, but in my head, at least, it seems like it's always somebody who has a track on the cup that I have to, like, deal with. You know what I mean? Alright. Can we do it? I'm trying to, you know, do pretty good on the drifting. It takes me a bit, but it's easier than drifting on CTR. Otherwise known as Crash Team Racing, if you've never played Crash Team Racing before. It's a Crash Bandicoot version of Mario Kart, essentially. I didn't mean to turn that way. And, oh no. Yes! Man, we got lucky with that. Both times the blue shell came for us, we swerved it. Yeah, CTR is pretty tough if you play on the hardest mode. It's like impossible for people like me. I have to play on easy and sometimes normal, but a lot of people are comparing this to CTR just because CTR was the kart racer, at least that I know of, to introduce kind of an open world type of setting. Now it's not to the extent this is by any means, but it did come out in the early 2000s, therefore I think It may have been the late 90s, but I think it was the early 2000s, like the original. They also remastered it, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which mixed Crash Nitro Kart and Crash Team Racing together, which was pretty cool. But yeah, for its time, I guess it was pretty innovative. But yeah, alright. Now we've got Miss Peach. Alright. There is a helicopter above us, I think. I don't know what it's doing. Filming, I suppose. I did play this with family. Oh shoot, I totally misused that. I played this with family yesterday, and I feel like I discovered a lot, and I've also been doing free roam. But when I played it with family, I was only playing with 3 people, like, all together at first, and I love that Mario Kart keeps, like, the 4th area as, like, a little cam. I also love the new, like, comic stuff that they've added in, like the Kaboom that we just saw. That was pretty cool. Just fun. They've done so overall. I'll start giving you my review of this game for now. We've made it far enough, and I've played it enough for me to kind of express some opinions. So overall, I think it's the best Mario Kart ever, and that is saying a lot because Double Dash has always been my favorite for GameCube, which I do have a playthrough of that if you want to check it out. But I love all Mario Kart games, but, you know, they do something kind of different with every one, and overall, I think this one's the most innovative. They've really taken it to the next level. I think it's worth the 80 bucks, because I know that's everyone's biggest complaint, is it is expensive, but, I mean, it's massive, and it's way harder to get bored of it, because there's just so much to do. Honestly, the free roam mode, I've played it a lot more, and I really feel like it's almost, I would say it's almost as good as if they pretty much made another Mario 3D game, but you're driving instead of walking. That's how I feel about it. I mean, it's that good. There's constantly something to do. There's all these little, like, side quest things you can do. Plus, just exploring is really fun and seeing, like, where you can drive. The things I don't like about it, there are only 2 so far. One of them is that you can't customize your cart to the extent that you used to be able to, so you can pick different vehicles, but you can't, like, change the wheels, you know, change the glider, all that kind of stuff, okay? I like the way that they still have, I mean, you still have a variety of vehicles and stuff, but it's just, I liked being able to customize it, you know, to make it, like, the way I wanted it exactly. Thought that was fun. Another thing I'm not super happy about, but I'm figuring they'll change with, hopefully, similar content to the Booster Course Pass with Mario Kart 8, where as long as you have Nintendo Online, you can get it for free, but, is, like, they don't have many battle modes. So in Mario Kart 8, they had, you know, we've always had Coin Runner and Balloon Battle, but in Mario Kart 8, we had, like, Cops and Robbers, and, oh, I can't remember what else, but there were a lot of different battle modes available, and this one so far only has Coin Runners and Balloon Battle, like the older games. I'm sure they will change that. I feel like they will, and maybe they've already said that, I don't know. But, and you tell me in the comments if you know anything about that, if they're going to add more battle levels, if you've heard anything about it, let me know. Or not battle levels, sorry, battle modes. But they do have, on the pro side of it, not only have they added more and new unique battle courses, but they are massive. So if you remember in other games, battle courses aren't very big. You know, they're pretty small, they're pretty limited. And in this game, they are massive, and they even have a few that they based on some of the racing levels, which is really cool. So, yeah, overall, I give this game a solid, probably 9 out of 10, because, and the 1 point I'm taking off is solely for the cart customization and, oh, we're transforming. Soft server Yoshi! Look how cute, he's pink and he's got a little ice cream hat on. Does this one transform us too? Oh! Pro Racer, red Yoshi with his racing gear on. That is adorable. So yeah, I only take that point off for... The soft serve would have been perfect for where we are. Oh my gosh, I should have kept it. Gosh, I can't get a word in. I'm getting so distracted. There's so much fun going on. I only take that 1 point off for the cart customization changes and the lack of battle modes. So, that's my opinion. You guys tell me in the comments, would you rate it a 9 out of 10? Do you have more feedback? Where are you thinking? I want to know. You tell me in the comments if you've played it. If you haven't, then you don't get to vote yet, okay? You have to wait till you play it. Alright, let's see here. Boom! Look at all those people over there just cheering us on the clouds. I was talking the other day about how Mario, just the whole Mario universe is so pleasant, and it's not just because it's nostalgic, it is also because it's so bright and cheery and fun and wholesome, and I feel like in this day and age, we need that. We need that. So yeah, there's 45 points, and we're going to Wario Shipyard, which is a spooky dooky level a little bit. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess, okay, we start off, of course. Look at those popsicles, those look amazing. Wonder if they're dye-free. Are they natural dyes? Princess Peach. I feel like she cares about her kingdom, but I don't know. If you go watch my short of her bashing those toads, I don't know, maybe, you know, the news outlets aren't looking too good for her. No, that footage came from my wife, because my wife always plays as Peach. Like, Peach is her favorite character. I will say they added a really cute skin, called Farmer Peach, and it is really cute. It does make her look pretty cool. Never been a Peach fan, but I will say, the Princess Peach Showtime game looks interesting. I like that they've given her more than just the damsel in distress vibe that she's always had, and I like that they did that in the Mario movie too. She's really cool in the Mario movie. I do like her in the Mario movie a lot. Yeah, that footage came from my wife playing around and discovering that you can knock the toads out of their chairs and into the water, which was wild and ironic because she was Peach. And then at the end of the video, the way that she has the camera angled, she's kind of just awkwardly looking at the camera like, oops. So yeah, it was pretty funny. Pretty funny. I think this part's cool that you're riding on top of the rough waves. It's different. It's different. It's not what I expected. When I got in the water the first time I played this, I thought, I was gonna go underwater, but I did not. Oh! Rosalina, you took my box. You know what you are. Alright. Let's get out of here, bro. Yeah, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Wait, he was in front of me, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, where the heck? What the heck? Alright, ooh, we gotta catch this. Oh, we didn't. I can tell that was a real grind, and she almost got my box again. Yeah, get away from me. Oh man, I don't even know where I'm going. This is chaotic. Okay. We can't let them win. We've been first place every time so far. Get out. This is 100cc. It's 100cc. I don't care to lose on 150, but 100? No, that ain't happening. We cannot allow that. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Woo! First place every time, so we should unlock something. So let's see. Let's finish our ceremony and see. 60 points. Perfect score. Star Cup complete. Peach in third. Rosalina in second, the best princess in the entire series if you ask me. And Yoshi, which is us, in first place. Look at that beautiful glitter. I love that track. It's one of my favorite new ones. And you can see like the constellations, they have like one-ups and stars and stuff like drawn into the constellations. It's really cute. Okay. We got Rosalina. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. I do like Rosalina. She's definitely the only princess I care about. Alright, so that's it for this time, y'all. Next time we will tackle the next cup in the Grand Prix, and yeah, we'll keep playing through this whole game. I'm really excited to have y'all here. So if you're enjoying this content, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to keep seeing more, and I'll see y'all soon.